Hey, this is Matthew here. I'm coming back with my final review on the TBI Pro U9 Bluetooth headset earbuds. Um, they work out great. They take I fully charged them up when I first got them. They had a slight partial charge, so I'm not using that charging time as the time it took compared to what it was advertised. Um, but yeah, after I fully charged them up, they worked. I did it Friday. Today is Monday the 4th. I did these on Friday the 1st when I got these. I kept them on and used them um, it's throughout the Friday and throughout the weekend, and kept them on the entire time. All right, these things worked like a champ. They let's see. I in my office in our lab where I work at, the bathroom is on the other side of the building, but it's still within 30 feet from where I could sit my phone at my desk. I left my phone in the office and walked around to the restroom. There was about 4 or 5 separate walls separating these. They still worked out fine. I had to keep my head turned toward where my phone would be located at for them to keep a connection. That was probably the only downside I saw to these regarding usage. As I've said before, I have a pair of Beats X earbuds from Dr. Dre Beats X earbuds. They don't require anything like that. Their Bluetooth connection, their connectivity is extremely strong. And so they didn't need that, whereas these kind of did. That was the only downside I saw. Beyond that, the connection was fairly strong. Of course, if I walk outside of the 3 or so foot range, then of course they disconnect, but most Bluetooth devices do. But whenever you had multiple walls separating it, then you would have some slight connectivity issue if you were turned away from the device you're connected to, such as me to my cell phone. Other than that, everything worked great. The battery on them finally died this morning around 9 o'clock. Today is Monday morning, as I said. I got these around 10:30, 11 or so. I think I did my unboxing of them around 11-ish Friday morning. So they lasted until about 9. Yeah, it was like just before 9:05. I put them on the charger at 9:06. And just before that they died. The charge, it took right around 2 hours for them to fully charge from completely having a dead battery. So yeah, roughly it's at about 2 hours on the charge time. For me, that's a bit of a downside, only because I'm used to my Beats X earbuds. They only take about half an hour to charge. But of course, with my Beats X earbuds, I have about a 6 to 8 hour battery life. And if, say, I use them for about 2 hours before going home, and then they were just connected to my phone and I forgot to turn them off at night, and they were left on over the night, they'd be dead the next morning. Whereas these stayed going strong, just completely connected to my phone, whether they were being used or not, throughout the entire weekend. And then, yeah, when the battery died, I'd used them around 10 to 11 hours total. So, yeah, it's about 12 hours. It's almost 12 hours worth of usage playtime, as well as I kept them on for 3 days straight. And, that was 72 hours almost of standby time before they died. So, and they said they have 250 hours total of standby time if you were to basically turn them on with a full battery and not use them at all. So that's actually very good. I also really liked that they have voice commands in them. Basically what I say with that is that whenever you turn the power on, it actually has a voice prompt that says power on. Whenever you receive a call, it'll actually play, it sounds like I haven't had the whole tune play through, but there's a tune that plays through the earbuds that's not the same as the ringtone on your phone, and it sounds kind of like "Oh My Darling Clementine." That's actually kind of interesting. I'll update the description in my YouTube video if the next time I get a call using them, and I'll let it play all the way through, and I'll update my description if it's not "Oh My Darling Clementine." But that's exactly what it sounded like. Then it also will, through the earbuds, it'll actually read off the number that's calling you, which is really good if you don't have your phone near you or anything like that, because sometimes I'll be in my lab where I work at, because I'm a lab technician as my regular day job, and I might not have my phone on me, or I might be doing something where I can't touch my phone, working with some type of chemical or something. And so it's nice, that helps me to be able to screen out calls if I want to answer it or not. So that's really good. It also has a power prompt for whenever the battery's getting low. It also has one whenever you turn off the earbuds. It says it's powering off, things like that. That's really nice. I like those. For usability, like I said, that's the only downside with regards to its specifications is the Bluetooth, the power of the Bluetooth connection when you have multiple layers of walls going through. And of course, for most devices, it's like that. And then for the design itself, the only downside is the way that it's made. You can't really, you have to have both of the earbuds in your ear for it to be a proper usage, because of course these little buds right here, they're a bit heavier than something like with the Beats X earbuds that I typically use. So gravity pulls it down a lot, so it's kind of uncomfortable and not really usable very well whenever it comes to just having one out of your ears. But of course you can deal with that and maybe clip it onto the collar of your shirt or something like that. I clip it onto a necklace that I wear, and that helps hold it up a little bit better. Beyond that, yeah, they're good earbuds. I'll probably wear them on a semi-regular basis, more than likely. I'll probably switch them out kind of evenly with my Beats X earbuds that I currently have, because for after tax, these earbuds on Amazon are $40.99. You can't beat that. These almost blow out of the water the $150 pair of earbuds that I'm currently using. So they're really good. Also, you guys have probably been wondering why I have a cup of water in the picture here. There's one thing I haven't tried out yet that I want to do live on camera. I guess while I'm filming this. Of course, this is not a YouTube live video. This is recorded early, before it'll be seen on YouTube. But while I'm filming this without any cuts or anything like that, I'm actually going to test out the waterproof abilities of these. Supposedly these are IPX7 waterproof. That means they are definitely water resistant. They can be dunked in water and you're fine. You can't swim with them, so just know that you are not able to swim with these earbuds. Okay, so if you purchase these, do not try that. These are basically good for going out in the rain, sweat, accidental drop in a puddle or something. That's basically it. Okay, I have worn these while out in the rain and they worked fine. But my Dr. Dre Beats X earbuds that are not rated waterproof can typically do that, as long as it's not a torrential downpour and they aren't getting completely saturated. So what I'm actually going to do, I have this cup of water here. I have these set up. Also make sure if you're going to use the waterproof abilities on these that you have this little, I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera, but there's a little thing right here for the charging port. Make sure that is closed. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and just dunk them in the water. If you've noticed, I'm pretty sure you have, that the light has been popping on for the Bluetooth connectivity. The blue light has been coming on. These, I just recently charged these up. This is a little bit, let's see what the time is. The time is a little bit after 11. It's 11:25 right now. I just charged these up, got them off the charger about 15 minutes ago. So they're fully charged, they are turned on, and I'm about to dunk these in this cup of water to see how well the waterproofing does. There we go. And they are completely dunked in water. I have submerged them and saturated them, and then I'm going to pull them on out. I'm not going to leave them in here for several minutes, but just pull them on out. And you see the light still going strong there. You just saw it come on. So it looks like they're working fine. I can't really, while making the video here, I can't really test out the sound, but I will update in the description to say whether or not the sound has been working fine after having them completely dunked in water once I upload this video. All right, until then, until my next review, later.